here's Chief Meteorologist Mike Alger's Pinpoint 2 forecast, broadcast certified by the American Meteorological Society.
Well, we had a lot of sunshine today, but we also had an awful lot of wind. In fact, you almost need Dramamine to look at the time warp this afternoon because it was blowing the camera around at a good clip here. Had some of those standing lenticular clouds out there that come in with a lot of wind, and we still have wind here. South winds right now at 23, gusting as high as 37 miles per hour. Definitely a windy one. 73 degrees, mostly sunny. 30-degree dew point makes it 20% relative humidity, and the barometer has been falling off most of the afternoon. High today was 78 degrees, so we're running well above average here in terms of that, 6 degrees above the norm. Low of 50 degrees. We're probably going to be pretty similar to that here tonight for our low, but our highs are definitely going to be much cooler. If you look at this low pressure system, it almost seems anchored off the coast of the northwest, but it is sliding in, and the cold front associated with that is now just getting across the California coastline. Now you notice there's not a lot of rainfall associated with this. As this thing begins to move in closer, we will cool things off. That will certainly feel that part of it. And we're still going to get a fair amount of wind tomorrow, although once that front passes through on Saturday, those winds should ease off a little bit. So again, tomorrow you'll see clouds here, will be shadowed out. Probably by tomorrow morning we'll be looking at winds now shifting out of the west, still fairly strong. By Saturday, those winds ease a little bit. You'll see variable cloudiness, but even as we go on through Sunday, very little chance of getting precipitation over the mountain. Maybe late Sunday, but a much better chance in the middle of next week. Temperature-wise here, we're looking at 50s and 60s and maybe some low 70s in the southern half of the state, so already feeling significant cooling tomorrow. We'll see 60s pretty much all across the north, although Winnemucca up there at the north will be in the upper 50s. We're going to barely get to the 60s in Reno here. After starting at 52, we're only going to warm up to 61 degrees, 60 in Carson City with temperatures in the upper 40s at Lake Tahoe. So Tahoe tonight, you will see some clouds. It'll be breezy here, mild start to the day tomorrow at 41 degrees, and then by the afternoon, partly cloudy and cooler with a high temperature of 49 degrees. Gusts very strong at the lake, as high as 35. There is a lake wind advisory tomorrow afternoon. For Reno, tonight, partly cloudy and mild. By the time the sun comes up, it'll be 52 degrees, only warming up to 61 with partly cloudy skies. Definitely cooler temperatures. And now to help us with the weather is our weather kid for tomorrow. This is Allison Speth. Come on out here, Allison. How you doing? We're going to have you hop up there on the box. How are you?
Good.
Well, good. Tell me about yourself. How old are you?
7.
You're 7, and where do you go to school?
Nancy Gomes Elementary.
What grade are you there?
1st grade.
You're in 1st grade. Okay, now it's been kind of wild weather-wise. Do you want to give them the forecast for tomorrow morning when you get to school?
Yeah.
All right, you stand right there. I'm going to get out of your way because you know what you're doing here. Tell me the forecast for Nancy Gomes tomorrow when the school bus comes on by here. Turn and take a look at the forecast for the morning. What are we going to have in the morning here?
56 degrees.
And what are the skies going to be like?
Partly cloudy.
And is it going to be kind of windy?
Yes.
Would you like it to be less windy over the weekend?
Yes.
Well, I might have good news for you there. Why don't you come to me, because even though temperatures aren't going to be as windy or as cold, we are going to, or no colder, I should say, we aren't going to have as much wind on Saturday. Now, as we get into the middle part of the week, we may see a chance of a little bit of shower activity, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. And who do we have up here with you? Is that your sister over there?
Yes.
What's her name?
Sierra.
Hi, Sierra. How are you doing? Good.
You're next, okay?
All right.
Yeah, when you're old enough.
Great job.
Thanks for
Good
coming in,
job.
everyone.
Very nice.